Good night. This is going to be my final project for Fit Gaming Esports. My project is a building game that relates to modern day style from the Caribbean, American, European, Asian, Australian, African continents, and a type of world building game in a sandbox. My motivation is to play and create games with a team and share the same dream of making a fun and relatable game for everyone in the world. And the building aspect of this game is going to be it is based off of League of Legends lore and some of its graphical gameplay. Okay, the name of the game will be World Sandbox, and this is the project. My overview: this sandbox is going to be developed using the Unreal Engine, sorry, and it is going to be stemmed off of a League of Legends world building aspect and lore, and we'll be using the Roblox Studios outlook of their toolbox for for creating this tool. So this is how the League of Legends maps look and how they fight in their own genres and shooting games related to this game. And this is gonna be the image of how I'm gonna use the toolbox related into the world building in the sandbox. So this will be the first how the view will look of the map, and this will be the final what you'll use to create inside the world box, inside of the world box. Okay, so the game is going to be about 7 continents on Earth in the same background, and players are going to have the freedom to use the Roblox to integrate tool and integration for the game to create an ideal world for the player of the continent sorry. But for example of what it'll be as Eastern Europe. They'll have mythological gods such as Odin and Zeus. For those areas, they will only have their their own god for their area. So if you're gonna try to use like a Japanese god for Europe, it won't work. It'll just be built into the game for historically based. And this is also a god. This is also a god called, well, not god, more of a champion based off of League of Legends that is portrayed as a god. The World Sandbox will have timelines going through from the beginning of BC in the world, going down to now, coming down now. And as I said before, it's going to be based off of Roblox Studios. It will be based off the Roblox Studios tools as a tool to help create the world in a different light. My plan of action for developing this game is to use Unreal Engine and decide the framework and techniques I'm going to be using for the Roblox of the team. Testing will be done on Discord. I will have random individuals give me feedback on the game. Marketing will be done on Discord and YouTube to provide updates and to provide updates on Instagram and Twitter to promote the game. Crowdfunding will be via Kickstarter, and this will be the logo that we'll be using for our team. Thank you and have a good night.